For the record, Madam Secretary, are we still using cages for children?
Sir, we don't use cages for children. In the border facilities that you've been to, they were not made to detain children. As the children are processed through, they are in subparts of those facilities.
Madam Secretary?
Yes, I'm being as clear as I can, sir. Respectfully, I'm trying to answer your question.
Yes or no, are we still putting children in cages?
To my knowledge, CBP never purposely put a child in a cage if you mean a cage like this.
Purposely or whatever, are we putting children in cages as of today?
Children are processed at the border facility stations that you've been at. Some of
And I've seen the cages. I just want you to admit that the cages exist.
Sir, they're not cages.
What are they?
Areas of the border facility that are carved out for the safety and protection of those who remain there while they're being processed. If we have two gangs, we separate them into separate areas of that facility. If we have a father and daughter, we separate that from another son.
We're not going to go through the semantics. Now, I saw the cyclone fences that were made as cages, and you did too. All you have to do is admit it. If it's a bad policy, then change it. But don't mislead the committee. Do not mislead the committee.
It would be one thing if this administration lied about something the general public had no knowledge about, but to lie about putting kids in cages when the entire planet has seen photos of kids in cages is a testament to just how shamelessly this White House will distort the truth. To be clear, here's how we know that kids were put in cages. For one thing, there's a cage. I'm not sure we need more examples. I mean, think about Secretary Nielsen's excuses as to why a chain-linked cage is not a cage. She says they're not cages because they were not made to detain children. They're not cages because they were never purposefully put in cages, and that they're not cages because they're just areas carved out for safety and protection. Which is my favorite excuse given the fact that some of the people who are most dangerous to these kids are the CBP agents themselves. There were over 4,500 complaints over the last 4 years of immigrant children getting sexually abused by adult staff members while held at government-funded detention facilities, according to the Justice Department. While in fairness, some of these did occur under the Obama administration, the Justice Department saw a surge of complaints after Trump enacted the zero-tolerance policy of separating kids from their parents at the border. From March 2018 to July 2018, the agency received 859 complaints, the largest number of reports during any 5-month span in the previous 4 years. And because kids are in cages, I mean areas carved out, that means that CBP agents had easier access to children who are isolated rather than in groups. But remember, it's all for
the safety and protection of those who remain there while they're being processed.
So in case there's any question as to which party is actually trying to solve this problem, keep in mind that one side is asking for accountability while the other is pretending that what's directly in front of us isn't.
What is a chain link fence enclosed into a chamber on a concrete floor represent to you? Is that a cage?
It's a detention space, ma'am, that you know has existed for decades.
Does it differ from the cages you put your dogs in when you let them stay outside? Is it different?
Yes.
In what sense?
It's larger. It has facilities. It provides room to sit, to stand, to lay down.
So did my dog's cage.